Hey, welcome back to another exciting part of New Sarum. Mutt, everyone's favorite Brujah, is in his car, driving from a rather fucked up scenario. He's feeling the hunger right now. So, with that in mind, he needs to get someone real bad. He drives around to more enough a place where there's a particular flavor of the night, if you will. And it's there the scene begins with him looking for a tasty treat. As Mutt looks about the place, looks about that area. Actually, it'd probably be perception straight-wise, I'm thinking. Because you gotta know if one's up or not.
Yes, it would.
Okay.
Difficulty would be 7.
All right. Well, one success then.
Yeah. Yes, you. It doesn't take you. It's not too difficult for you to find a lady of the night. You in fact know that what is it? A couple blocks west of Drexel Avenue. There are that is a popular spot for girls to work their corners, and you do indeed spot a couple. One being a very from a distance decent looking, like shiny black sequin dress, really typical lowbrow halter top. Upon closer inspection, as you draw closer to her, you can tell that she's a bit overweight and, yeah. I don't know what Mutt's taste is, but when she smiles at you, it's not, all that complete, if you know what I mean.
Well, when it comes to this sort of situation, any port in the storm will do. As Mutt kind of comes up to where this woman is, the window goes down. Hey, how's everything going tonight? Pretty cold or what?
Hey, baby, not too bad. You looking for a date?
Yeah, you want to find a place a little more private?
Before you complete that, is the door unlocked on the passenger side?
Yes.
Before you complete that sentence, she's already getting into the car. The smell of the smell of almost like cat urine or cat hair or whatever, cheap booze, cigarette smoke. The makeup is laid really thick on her face, specifically around her eyes, and very thick on her skin, like a second skin almost.
Mutt, as this rather lovely beauty of the night is in the car, starts driving off to a couple blocks, for little blocks away, and says, let's get in the alleyway, huh? I like it a little dirty, you know what I mean?
Oh, I know exactly what you're talking about, sugar.
As Mutt, parks more or less.
How guarded is Mutt's posture?
His let's say he's kind of down a little bit, not like a crouching down. It's the kind of person, you know how you get when you're hungry and you're like kind of really hungry, and you just kind of grab your stomach and your neck's kind of down a little bit.
As soon as the car stops, she's all up on your she's all up in your Kool-Aid. Hand on Mutt's inner thigh, just kind of, rubbing that general area, in a typical motion.
Mutt, kind of smiles at that, and he's just like, "Nah, baby, we don't do it in the car. That's uncivilized, you know what I mean?" And he kind of moves and gets out of the car and motions to the alley. Besides, if you do it in the alley with me, I'll give you a little extra. You know what I mean?
She's following you. When you get out of the car, she follows suit, grabbing her purse.
All right. Much just kind of, it's like, you got a thing for dark meat. Thanksgiving was.
She's a black woman.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
She's immediately like, well, I don't do anything for free, honey. So, and she starts making the motion with her fingers.
But,
105. Get you what you want.
Okay. Are they inside the alley, or is she kind of like outside of it?
No, she's in the alley. She's following.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
As far down as you walk.
All right. Mutt flips out the wallet and gives her, 2 50s. Obviously not the 50s from the thing that's in his trunk, of course.
Right.
He just kind of waves it around like this, as if like he's luring in a cat with catnip. It's like,
she's all up on you. As soon as she can, she's like, her hand is way down south.
That's fine. As they're, deep enough into the alley where, something goes on, he'll, give her the money, and then he'll he'll be firm, I guess is how you would say it. Kind of firm, kind of put her up against the wall, more or less.
Are you trying to like catch her off guard by waving?
Yes, but kind of in a way that she might like, someone who's a little rough. You know what I mean?
Charisma performance.
Okay.
She'll counter with what is it? Perception with subterfuge.
Okay.
No. No. She's this bitch is all up for getting down to business. Oh yeah, she's fucking lured right into it. When you grab her, rather assertively, dominantly, and just kind of put her up against the wall, she doesn't fight back. She actually kind of slightly giggles and just kind of
right.
How you handle a woman. Yeah,
I'm gonna show you how I handle a woman real good. And as Mutt does that, he's gonna, as gently as he can, kind of turn her neck as if he's going to start kissing on that, and then that's when he's gonna chomp.
When you sink your fangs into her neck, and she starts like moaning rather loudly. Just
okay, this is my self-control.
Yeah, the taste of blood is definitely like it's night and day compared to your meal last night. Outside of that pizza restaurant and that pizzeria in Uptown, and there's an odd taste to it. Something not quite right. I mean, there's maybe a little bit of like a coppery or like an irony metallic taste, but there's something else that covers that, even that metallic taste up. Can you roll a single die 10?
I rolled a d10 and I got a 10.
Oh wow. Fortunately for you, okay. As the ecstasy of the kiss takes her, and that similar emotion kind of gets you further into the mood, you manage to you still manage to keep control, but you start to feel like a wave of lethargy, or just really relaxed, like really, really chill.
Not like the marijuana, right? No.
Oh, no. If in fact, you got Streetwise 3 and you've been hot. I mean, no, it's chill like the last time you had it's chill like the last time that Mutt, smoked a really good blunt. Like, I mean, the taste is not, but no, the high is pretty decent actually.
Has
How many do you take from her?
I'll take 2.
Yeah, you'd have to take 2 to put yourself above hunger score.
Yep.
And yeah. How quickly do you take it?
Well, I'm enjoying that chill, right? So it's
Okay.
not too fast, It's like kind of like dragging on a blunt,
All right, very appropriate. Once you have your fill from her for the night, you kind of pull your head away, just kind of looking at your lips and teeth.
Yep. And then he'll lick that wound a little bit, and he'll fish at his wallet and put it under 50.
Actually,
Also, I can't see your dice. Just letting you know.
yeah, she's actually, when you pull away, she like goes to sleep.
Mutt, being a nice enough guy, kind of picks her up a little bit and kind of brings her out closer to or rather no. Well, he'll pick her up, yes, but he'll kind of wake her up a little bit and say, "Hey, honey, you okay? Didn't knock you out too hard, did I?"
No, sugar. That was good.
Listen, I gave you an extra 50 for a fun time. You know what I mean?
So, how much did you spend total?
150.
Okay. She takes the money and stuffs it, down into her cleavage.
Mutt just kind of goes, by the way, want to ask you a little something. You seen a guy called Manny Rodriguez?
I'm gonna have her just make an average intelligence roll. Yeah, I've tried to hit him up a couple times, but he's never been interested.
You know where he works at? Maybe the last time you seen him?
I haven't seen him in about a week. He usually walks past here after work about the same time I'm coming. I'm like, what?
All right. Listen, you see him around, tell him that his buddy Chavez has been trying to call him and get a hold of him, want to hang out,
She doesn't seem to know what you're talking about, but she says, all right, baby, I can do that for you.
Thank you, sweetness. You have you need a ride back, or are you okay on your own?
I'll be fine.
All right.
And she just kind of walks like she's floating on a cloud at this moment. maybe not as steady, but then again, she is a bit overweight and well, yeah, just a bit overweight. Yeah.
Yeah. Mutt's feeling rather good as he slowly makes his way to the car and starts heading to Antico's Pizza. He's got a delivery, ironically enough. And it's as he kind of makes his way to that place, he's got the Mutt as he gets to he gets kind of halfway to where Antico's is, kind of like a little street somewhere. Opens up the trunk, takes the money, puts it in the passenger side, envelopes it, sticks it in his one of his pockets of the jacket, starts heading towards Antico's, and he kind of feels around. And he feels that contact book. I'll have to look at that after. He still hasn't looked at it yet, but you never know. It might be of interest.
Say high, maybe there's something useful. Low, nah. Do you take a look through it? Like, do you even loosely flip through it?
Yeah, Mutt just like, I'll be there in a little bit.
You see something that catches your eye, but I can't tell you what that is, so.
Okay.
But there's like one thing that catches your eye. You don't know how useful it is. It just catches your eye.
Is it a name or is it just?
It's a name, a contact number, and like a memo note, a quick note.
Oh.
2-3 words maybe.
All right, Mutt, zips up, kind of zips it back up, and he actually. No, he'll leave the jacket on. Fuck that. He heads back in. He heads into Antico. Already ditched the smoke, of course, and getting in, the kind of cold air wafting in with him, or at least some people think.
Same gentleman that greeted you last night. He's there again. Oh, how are you doing this evening? And then he kind of remembers you, and he's like, oh, you again.
Yeah, me again.
What can I do for you?
Meeting a friend of mine, actually, Alex.
No, Ezekiel.
Oh, Ezekiel, sorry. Ezekiel. I think it's a table for two. It's our one. Mutt kind of smiles and says, "It's our 1 year anniversary." You know what I mean? Want to take me somewhere special.
I'm sure your parents are all too glad that you finally decided to come out of the closet. Yes, all the way in the back. Keep it down and don't disrupt my business, or I'll call the police and have you escorted out.
Well, don't worry, I have no intention of that. And he, as if he's trying to really get on the guy's nerves, just kind of winks at him a little bit, like maybe he's checking him out. But Mutt heads towards where Ezekiel is and just kind of goes.
When you approach the table, a waiter has just come out with oh, good God. It wafts towards you as you come. Like you and the waiter kind of come at the table almost at the same time, but not, there's a little bit of delay. But it catches your nose, and it smells delicious. It really does. And Ezekiel, pizza's placed on the table in front of him, a medium. He hands he thanks the waiter. Oh, thank you. Yeah. That's going to be a good one. Give my compliments to the chef as always. And he looks up at you. Ah, Mutt.
Hey,
Or no, did you give him your name or no? You didn't give him your name, did you?
I don't think you did.
No. Okay. Yeah, I didn't think you gave it to him. Oi. So, you made... Sit on down. Come on. Relax.
Oh, thank you. Certainly smells pretty nice. Too bad I'm still full from Thanksgiving. I have plenty of leftovers at the house. You know what I mean?
Well, I don't go in for that. You know, it's not exactly culturally sound for me. You know what I mean?
Nah, don't worry about it.
But
No.
keep your voice down. But I'm a regular here. Did you make the delivery?
Mutt just kind of nods and he kind of unzips a pocket, kind of pats a little bit. Yeah.
Ezekiel makes some motion. You got Streetwise 3, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Kind of makes some motion and for you to hand it under the table, like let it slide down through the bottom of your jacket.
Yeah.
Past
Yeah, Mutt, as if he's trying to grab for something, just kind of goes a little bit like, "Oops, shit. You want to help me find that thing, man?" And he's just kind of push, like going like that, and kind of pushes it over to where he is. Here it is, and it's just random pieces of paper, more or less. Gotta keep my emergency numbers on that thing. This phone only takes so many, you know what I mean?
I'm sure. He sees the envelope, manila envelope with the money in it, and picks it up, folds it over with with both hands, and just kind of keeps it to his side, or slips it. I'm sorry, keeps it to his side and kind of slips it into a large outer pocket of his coat, or under his coat. I'm sorry, he's not wearing it. He's at the table. Good. Yeah, you're a lot better than my last delivery boy. And he kind of, let's see, wits and streetwise, probably. Just an average roll. Oh yeah, he reaches in to the inside of his jacket, and you kind of catch a slight look of a white envelope, and he just kind of puts it on the table with one hand over it, just kind of slides it.
Much is it like near the pizza, or is it kind of like a little bit of ways?
He's kind of pulled the napkins a little bit away from the wall, because it's a wall booth, right?
Right.
Or wall table. So he's kind of pulled it away from the wall a little bit, and he's sliding it on the other side of the napkin holder.
All right, Mutt, as he's kind of grabbing for some napkins, then kind of pulls the envelope and kind of puts it into another pocket. And then he just kind of, what would it be, performance to make it like a nose motion?
Oh, nah, don't worry.
Or just like, he just kind of makes like that, like a noise to make it sound like he's blowing his nose.
Oh, yeah, charisma performance. No, manipulation. Performance.
Yeah, that's fine.
Just standard difficulty. Are you trying to keep from putting blood on the napkin?
Yeah, just trying to make it.
Oh
like
yeah,
that.
like a pro. Like a pro. You,
Yep.
In fact, you almost feel like you're still alive at that point. Blowing your nose.
Yep.
With that napkin and just kind of folding it on over, maybe placing it into a jacket pocket.
Yeah. He puts it into the one that has where the papers are.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry about that. It's getting cold out there. Maybe I should invest in a what do you think, fur jacket maybe? You know, kind of.
When you mention that, he kind of, oh, yeah. They turning on the fucking AC around here now? Christ.
Yeah, maybe it's a way to keep the bills kind of low. You know what I mean? But
Well, did you kept it all cool, right? And he's grabbing a piece of pizza, napkin.
yeah, everything was fine. Lady at the house was quite happy to get her bag of sugar. You know what I mean?
Shh, shh, shh. Keep it quiet with some of the lingo.
Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, she was cool.
I'll tell you what. He kind of reaches into the other, or he kind of wipes his hands off the napkin, reaches in to the opposite side of his dress jacket or suit jacket, and he pulls out a card, puts it face down, slides it over to you.
Mutt picks it up and looks at it.
It doesn't have a name. It has an address.
Mm-hmm.
And it has a phone number on it. It says, if you're looking for work in the future, give me a call. I might have something for you.
All right, Mutt.
If you don't mind, I'd like to eat. I'm rather hungry at the moment. If you know what I mean.
Of course. Listen, and Mutt kind of zips the pocket where some of those papers are, pulls out a paper, kind of does the same thing. It's obviously like notebook, scratch paper. It just says number, and then it has Mutt on it. Call that. That'll
He
get in
takes
contact with
the
me.
paper, places it into a shirt pocket, you presume, and as he does that, your phone begins to ring. Number appears to be Stefan. Calling you.
Listen, buddy. I gotta do some business. Someone needs some help with some things. Have a nice night. Enjoy the pizza.
He completely doesn't even. He completely ignores you at that point, and he's getting to work.
Getting to work, yeah. Be nice to enjoy that. Mutt, just immediately walks out the door. Hey, Stefan, what's going on?
Oh, now hopefully this evening is going quite well for you. Quite well for me at the moment, all things considered.
Yeah, things are all right. What are you doing?
I need to chat. I have some questions and possibly a slight request with some assistance with something.
All right. Ironically enough, I need that from you too. Listen, I'm at Antico's Pizza. Where are you at? You at the resort or what?
Yeah, I'm at work. Just working on closing up. The last customer has left,
Right.
and so has the doorman.
All right, I'll be there. Be there as soon as I can. And with the the phone hangs up. Mutt walking to the car. Kind of pats the envelope where the money's at. Pats the side where the contact book is. I'm gonna have to go over that again just to see that little thing.
When
of
you
interest.
get to your car, do you check the envelope?
Yes.
It's combination of like 50s and 20s. A little bit, like a few more 50s and 20s. It's not like bulging. You know what I mean?
Very nice, Mr. Ezekiel.
Just in the wits and finance. Real quick. I don't know if you got finance, so.
I do have finance, but I failed it.
Oh, wow. Yeah, it looks good to you. You know, you just literally look at it, maybe flip a couple bills. You're good.
Yeah, looks rather legit. Doesn't look counterfeit or none of that bullshit. At least,
Or shorted.
yeah. It's nice to see that somebody
But
knows how to do business.
you've seen $5,000. You've seen $5,000 in your life like this.
Yeah, of course. But checking that stuff over, looks legit. Just puts it up, starts driving to the last resort from uptown to last resort. Let's just do it. To
Industrial.
Industrial. It takes him about an hour. Let's say hour or so.
Yeah. By the time you get there, it's like 15 after 3 in the morning.
And
when you get to the last resort, you actually see Stefan outside of the place. Looks like he was starting to walk somewhere.
hey, you leaving so soon?
Mutt, I thought you were not going to show. He gets into the passenger side of the car.
No,
Okay.
just took me a little bit longer. Black Friday sales, you know what I mean?
Stefan looks a bit confused, but he's like, just shakes his head. Well, first of all, a friend of yours on Drexel sends his regards, his best regards.
So let me guess. Melvin.
Yeah, Melvin.
So what that purple wearing motherfucker, what'd you do?
Now, I had some business to discuss with him. If it is okay, that is well, between me and him. No offense, of course.
No, I
But,
see how it goes, but how'd you find out about him?
Well, let's just say information comes through the web.
Oh, all right.
And, well, how difficult can it be to find a man who makes his money with women?
Well, that's very true, especially with a guy like Melvin, but, which can be surprising at times. So as they're driving, talking, that sort of thing.
I do have a bit of a question for you. I kind of got a meal. I took Melvin up on his offer.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know how to describe it. I'm just gonna make just a straight wits roll. Difficulty 7. Stefan looks like he's struggling. He's definitely like stumbling over words quite badly, trying to. It was like I don't know. It was running, and it just wavy feeling.
Would
It's
it be
difficult for you.
would it be wits for Mutt to see if he can figure out what
Intelligence and streetwise. Difficulty 9, because it's really badly garbled. Are those 10s?
Yes.
Jesus Christ. Okay. The way he's kind of saying it, like, kind of makes you think that, wait, is he on something right now?
Stefan, are you
when he as he's describing it, what you pick up is when he says, wavy running, it kind of makes you go, a wavy feeling. You think maybe some kind of hallucinogen or an opiate?
Steven, let me just figure something out here. Was it in a bag or was it on a spoon?
Stefan's complete. It was. I fed on her, and about the time that I left.
Okay. Did you notice any marks on her?
Make a pure intelligence. Yeah, she looked like her arms looked like, well, when blood is drawn by a doctor, but a lot of them.
China doll. That was heroin, probably.
Heroin.
Yeah.
Uh,
Don't think it was. Did she look like a zombie? I'm figuring. No.
no.
Good.
Oh,
Good. Because you see a girl like that, you see a person like that, stay the fuck away from them because that's crocodile. That shit's really bad for you. That shit'll really fuck you.
is what is heroin?
It's a drug, narcotic. Some people call it the dragon. You know what I mean?
I guess that would explain the heat I felt following my back.
Yeah, that's what it tends to do at times.
Yeah, no matter. I got over it. I slipped it off. Luckily,
Good. Listen, Stefan, done a lot of shit. Don't ever do that kind of shit. That or crack. That shit's real bad for you. Meth is real bad too. Just stick to Mutt just kind of plays with his smoke. Just
meth,
stick to it. Yeah,
meth,
methamphetamines.
amphetamine. Why
So,
would somebody do an amphetamine? And then Stefan kind of thinks about it a little bit, and he's like, "Don't answer that. Don't answer that. It's better. I don't
yes,
know. One step at a time. It's just this is too much for me to take in."
Like
But
all I'm gonna say, Stefan, is
I
just be careful on who you feed. Make sure you don't feed on people like that too often.
is it common that people in the projects are, well, under the effects of substances?
Would it be just straight intelligence streetwise, maybe?
No, your streetwise is good enough. You got
Okay.
three.
Yeah, that's true.
Roll for it.
Mutt just kind of shrugs. He just kind of goes, if you're in the projects enough, you can tell who's doing what. Just be around it for so long. That's how you know how to find what people want.
I don't think I want to feed there anymore.
Well, you only feed there if you need to.
What is the what is the what is the base substance of heroin? Is it is it a straight substance, or is it uh, processed, laboratory processed?
Um, well,
By the way, heroin's a processed drug.
of course.
Just out of care,
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's processed. Usually what people do is they get that powder of it, put it in some kind of object like a spoon. They
What
heat
is
it.
the base substance?
I believe it's like an opiate or something.
Opiate. he's thinking about something, but you can't tell what. He's just thinking that no matter that this is in the past, I think I know how to manage this. Yeah, but I need some assistance, Mutt. It has become apparent to me that with all the danger, maybe. Do you think it is a good idea for me to learn how to handle a firearm, a gun? And he's I'm gonna have to make a manipulation and subterfuge because he's hiding something.
All right, that's fine.
Oh, Jesus Christ! Wow.
Nope, Mutt apparently can't tell, or he doesn't see it very well.
Wow. Yeah, you don't see. It just sounds like a legitimate question. There's no ulterior motive. Because that was a fail, right?
Yeah, that was a fail.
Okay. Right.
Mutt, after he kind of just finishes up the smoke and kind of puts it in the ashtray. Well, a knife is decent. You know, it's good enough to keep the the crackheads away. No, for the gangs and stuff there, it might be good to have a gun, though. You don't want to stand around and shoot that thing, you know what I mean? I would say, for me, I would say to have it.
I've never handled a gun before.
Let me guess, you need someone to teach you how to shoot it?
Well, I don't even know how you would use one. I mean, is it difficult?
Mutt kind of thinks back to him teaching Ardito how to shoot. It's a little bit like driving a car. You're nervous when you're nervous enough when you use it the first couple times, but soon enough you get the hang of it. There's a gun range downtown. You could
probably not open at this hour.
No, but it's open till like at least 12.
Yeah, it is past midnight.
Yeah.
Is there anything, maybe any pointer you can give to me at the moment? It's kind of important.
Mutt,
I don't know. I think.
Well,
I think someone might be. I don't know. I think.
This is.
I think someone is.
This is perception empathy again.
After me. Again, he's trying to hide something, so I'll. And you'll be. Oh shit! I'm gonna be the defender, aren't I? Jesus Christ. How many successes?
I had 3. You had 4. So
Okay. There's something there. He's like before, like it sounded like there's just a concern, maybe, he just wanted to try to keep himself safe. But now there's a hint of something, like a slight ulterior motive behind this. Like, obviously you can't teach him how to actually fire it, but he's basically like, what can you teach me without actually teaching me how to fire it?
All right.
But there's an ulterior motive there. You're not sure what it is, but there is an ulterior motive.
Might just kind of use a little bit of that blood to kind of create a bit of a sighing effect. When it
you don't have to use blood for that.
I know. I'm just a dramatic thing, more or less.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Stefan, when it comes to that, the first thing you want to do is empty the mind. Empty
Yeah.
your, empty the mind, empty the heart, empty the clip, empty the clip.
I'm gonna have him make what would be an intelligence firearm. It's gonna be, what'd you say, 8 or 9 to try to understand this, because I don't have firearms.
I would say has he ever shot a gun at
Nope.
all in his life, even as a child? Nope.
Nope.
I would say 9.
Okay. Wow. He nods in understanding. What are some of the basic parts? I mean,
Well, Mutt just kind of, they kind of park a little bit so he can do it a little bit easier for him. Mutt just kind of makes like a figure of a gun in his hand like this. Here,
okay.
that's your stock here. That's where the ammo goes. Do your cock it like that. Your trigger would be right
Making
here.
a sliding motion.
Yeah,
Hmm.
go like that. And then he kind of switches the hand so it looks like he's actually holding a gun in his hand. And you don't abruptly do it. You squeeze it slightly. The first thing you're going to feel is it's heavier than you think. And there's a recoil, so if you haven't shot a gun before, that's going to be the first thing that's going to freak you out. This whole second thing.
How recoil?
Well, Stefan, you know how...
No, continue.
Okay.
I'm doing this ahead of time.
No, okay. Well, Stefan, when the gun shoots and fires, the bullet's going out rather quickly, very quickly, and
Yeah.
there's a large amount of pressure there. So if you need to, and then
the reaction of the gun is like a motion.
yeah, it'll pull you. It'll pull it back. You know what I mean? Now,
Okay.
if you're, he starts making a motion towards his chest. You want to shoot someone. You want to go for a place that's a wide amount, especially for someone who hasn't shot before. That's not to say that you won't miss, but there's enough space, there's enough mass there that you can hit something.
Aim for a wide target.
Yeah, especially with a pistol. If it was like a shotgun, well, you could be a little more quick with it since it scatters the shots. But
Would you happen to have an actual example?
yeah, let's go somewhere a little more private. And they drive. Mutt starts, kind of puts the car back into motion, and they drive for a little bit until they get to a parking lot, more or less.
What part? Downtown still, or?
Yeah, like downtown.
Okay. Yeah. Find a dark spot and what looks like a Bank of America parking lot in downtown. Yeah, it's like the northern part of downtown.
Yeah, they're like actually. What's gonna do perception awareness just to see if he sees any security cameras.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's a bank. There are security cameras all around this place. And you don't notice, or you don't see like a private security guard or anything like that, or a police car. But there's definitely cameras here. So you make sure to park like on the edge, at the darkest edge of the parking lot, and you manage to get outside the view
range,
of the camera.
the range.
Yeah,
All
the
right.
range and view of the camera. It's pretty dark here.
All right. Mutt actually just takes out his gun and he hands it to Stefan. It's a heavy pistol.
Like a Glock 17.
Yeah.
Okay. He takes it kind of gingerly, almost like keeping the barrel, the muzzle away from himself.
Mutt actually says, "Hold on a second." He kind of takes it back a little bit, and he clicks the safety back on for obvious reasons. There we go.
Just do.
I put it into a safety. You see that little notch right there? It kind of shows where there's like a little, kind of like a switch, more or less.
Yeah.
When it's like that, the gun won't shoot. It's in safety. It's in case, you know.
He takes the pistol back again and he points to the top of it where you made the sliding motion. That is an arming mechanism.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mutt just kind of goes like that and shows that it won't, like, move.
This is a button right here that you use to actuate it.
Yeah.
And this, and he points to the bottom of the handle. In here is where
The bullets go. Yes.
ammunition.
Yes.
Okay. And he kind of takes it. It's, you can tell it's definitely heavy, but I mean, he's awkward because he's never handled one. But he kind of puts his finger, rests his finger on the side of the trigger guard, and just kind of tries to get a feel for it.
Now, Stefan, if you're looking to get one, I can get one for you at a decent enough price.
What is the cost for something like this?
Wits Finance
No!
or Intelligence Finance?
Well, probably illegal, right?
Yeah.
Streetwise. Wits and Streetwise. We'll
Okay.
call it difficulty 7?
Okay. Well, I fail.
Okay. The first number pops in your head.
350, 400. That's including ammo.
I'm gonna have Stefan make a wits and what would it be?
Wits Subterfuge or Wits Sympathy? No.
Wits and academics, I guess.
Yeah, Wits Academics.
Yeah, but it's gonna be difficulty 8. He nods his head.
Hey.
That's a botch. He
Yeah.
just nods his head.
It's like, it sounds about right.
To him, it sounds completely right. It doesn't. Now, I may not be an expert on law, and he kind of he places the firearm on his lap. But is it
Legal?
registered?
No. You and Mutt kind of picks it up and kind of shows him where the file, the number would be, and you see it's been filed off.
Yeah.
Rather decently, more or less.
Curious.
So
You wouldn't, by chance, be willing to sell that piece, that gun?
Kind of thinks about it.
And
Yeah.
he reaches into an inner breast pocket and he pulls out a plain white envelope with it looks like a bit of cash in it, and he kind of sifts through it slowly, taking his time, and you see him pull out. Oh, Jesus Christ! 1050s.
Okay. Mutt just kind of puts his hand out, so
And,
Stefan will count it.
Hands it over to you, and then
All
places the envelope back.
All right. There you go. I can get another one. It's fine.
Yeah. He places it into the pocket, the outside pocket of his suit jacket. Kind of tries to keep it hidden, and then puts the flap back over it.
All right. Listen, Stefan. Remember what I said. If you use that thing, don't stick around. If you can avoid it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you can get out of a situation without having to use it, that's the best. That right there is if you really need it. You know what I mean?
Let's see. Heavy pistol. All right. Let me just kind of make a notation. Okay, it's what 15 shot, I believe.
Yeah.
15 round. Okay. Very important.
It probably has 14 because Mutt did shoot it.
14. Okay.
Yeah, it's 14.
Whoop. 14, not 114. Jeez.
Jesus.
It's a big magazine.
Stefan, can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Your retainer.
Wait, did Stefan tell you about that?
Oh no, I didn't. He didn't. He talked
No,
about he talked about ghouls though. He talked about ghouls.
He has, but he never made mention.
Okay, never. Okay. Much just kind of goes.
He has a discussion, yeah.
Okay. Stefan, you know roughly quite a bit about ghouls, right?
I have heard of them. Yeah.
Okay. Do they usually throw up the blood if you give it to them?
No. It is. Well, they are mortal, and it is not normal for a human being to drink blood. In fact, if you drink too much, it can make you sick. Unless you're us, of course, or extremely accustomed to it. But it definitely tests your stamina.
Right.
Right. And he's looking pretty intently at you.
Well, I guess it's not something that I can't hide very easily. Look, there's someone I'm looking for, and she sent one of her boyfriends to attack me. I got the drop on him more or less, but I didn't want him to keel over, so I kind of shows his hand. I kind of gave him a little, you know what I mean? But I guess I gave him too much because when he came out of it, he tried to suck the rest of it out, and then he started throwing up everywhere. I cleaned it up. And
Have you ever fed from an animal?
Yeah.
How did it taste to you?
It tastes like crap.
Yeah. You are not accustomed to it.
No.
That is much the way it would taste to a mortal. It would be revolting. If they do not have a strong stomach, then they will regurgitate it up.
See. Well, like I said, I didn't want him to...
Is this ghoul issue a problem, and I'm definitely trying to hide something, so I'm going to have to make a manipulation subterfuge roll.
Yeah, that's fine.
2 successes. You...
I got.
I'm assuming because you're engaged, so yeah. You got 2. Oh... Defender wins, yeah. It sounds like a legitimate question. Just, I mean, is it a problem? You know, is it a danger? Should I be concerned?
He wanted to be left alone. I told him not to say anything, but well, I know where he goes. So
Why would you say something? And about what?
Well, he may be a problem. You know what I mean?
What exactly did you do, Mutt? And how much of a problem? And at that, you don't need to make a perception empathy. He's being pretty blatant about that, like what kind of a problem, and he emphasizes kind of.
Kind that we're probably going to need to take for a ride and, well, make sure it ain't found again. But
what exactly does he know? And be completely honest with me. What does he know about us?
I gave him quite a scare.
Go on. Actually, going to have him make an intelligence and occult. We'll call that difficulty 10, because, I mean, let's just face it. I got lucky.
Yeah.
A little inkling, but not a whole lot.
I did something with my eyes. They started seeing red, and like Mutt makes the motion of like kind of baring his fangs.
You mean like Finn the Beast?
Yeah.
Like Silver?
Yeah. I wanted him to give me some information on this person.
Interesting. Why did you do something like that? In front of a mortal? He seems to be scrutinizing your words. I'm gonna make a manipulation empathy, because he's trying to goad you into a specific answer. You may oppose it, of course, if you wish, with your manipulation and subterfuge. Let me just double check something real quick. Yeah, okay. Just get rid of that. Wow. Good Lord.
Mutt just kind of goes, like I said, you needed to scare him to get some information out of him. He didn't want to talk.
By the way, you do feel goaded by that.
Yeah. All right. Some ghoul by the name of Joan Holmes. She attacked, Mercy.
What's your I'm not using nothing supernatural or anything.
Okay.
But
What's my willpower?
No. What
generation am I?
How are you feeling about that? Just from just a
Mutt kind of
attention,
feels like maybe talking to Steph, and then he kind of fucked up a little bit. Like he should have known. Yeah, a little guilty, yeah. And he Mutt just kind of continues going.
Mm-hmm.
she attacked Mercy. She she yeah she fucked around with me.
Where did she attack Mercy? I mean,
At Mercy's
careful.
Mercy's apartment.
If you want, you can make a perception empathy.
Okay. Oh my goodness.
Because I'm trying to play coy. There's a, you don't know what it is, but there's a hint of something when he asked that question. You're not sure exactly what it is, but there's a hint of something like, is he for real? Like, how could he not know about his own? Maybe that. I don't know. It could be something else. But there's a hint of something.
Mutt just kind of cocks his eyebrow a little bit at Stefan, but he just kind of continues on. She's been leading a couple people on a wild goose chase. She's been hiding out in the project somewhere. She was frequenting the bad side, as far as I knew.
Based on your humanity, you tell me how many successes I get on this.
1, but you have a 1 and a 6, so
Okay, so no successes.
no.
Okay. Okay.
There was a guy there. His name was Samson. I started asking about her. Her other name is Tamra, I believe. He took offense to that.
Her other name? You gave me a gentleman's name, and then you said her other name.
Yes, Joan. Joan Holmes is a woman.
Joan
Samson.
Holmes.
Yeah.
Who is that?
That's the ghoul that attacked Mercy.
I am lying my ass off. Oh, okay. Yeah, 1 success, and on a perception empathy, 1 success, and if you're, I'm assuming you're still engaging Stefan and looking at him, right?
Yeah.
All right, yeah. That is a botch for me. Oh, yeah. You know full well that Stefan is he's trying to pull something. When he says that, you get the feeling that he knows something. Definitely knows something.
Stefan, why are you lying to me?
No, that is not exactly polite. I thought we were friends, Mutt.
We are friends. Friends don't lie to each other, especially about something like this. Stefan, who told you about Joan?
I ask a favor of Axel. Of
course you would.
I needed him to help me with a delicate matter, and he asked me to do him a favor to keep things even, so that we are not charging each other.
Right. Look, all I know, Joan Holmes. Tamra, yeah. Look, here's what we're gonna do. You can do the same thing that Axel can, right? You can what does he call it? Scramble the eggs.
Stefan thinks for a moment. A few minutes ago, you kind of caught, like, it looked like Stefan was concentrating on something. You don't know what it was, but he looked to be concentrating. He kind of looks like he's thinking. Can you scramble the eggs? Yeah.
Okay. the guy told me he didn't really know anything about her. I figured that's, well, he told me that they like to hang out, but he said that he didn't know anything about where she's going or where she's hiding. Here's what I do know, and I'll give you that so you can tell Axel. All right? Because we're friends, right, Stefan? And Mutt's kind of trying to go to Stefan into a certain emotion.
Yeah. I apologize, Mutt. Well,
You trust me, don't you,
I
Stefan?
did not want.
Stefan, do you
I
trust
do
me?
trust you. Axel just he made it clear that certain people should not. Well, certain people should be just
Kept out of the loop.
thrown off the trail, distracted with false information.
Mutt's gonna, what would it be, intelligence or wits? To see if he can kind of piece together who it might be. Be what, intelligence, probably?
Just certain people. He really doesn't give too much away. But with this next statement, you don't need to make a roll.
Right.
Especially, when it comes to, well, one of your closest friends, so to speak. And the way he says it is definitely condescending. Without trying to sound derogatory, it is still a bit condescending. But it's not horrible condescending. But you can piece that together who he's mentioning.
All right. Look, I'll give you this. I'll give you a couple things. There was a go by the bad side. It's down in the projects. A couple of biker guys around. Samson's guy about as tall as me, muscled, intimidating, that sort of thing. I'll be around there for a couple nights or so just to see if he's around. If you see me.
Was he a black man? White man? Hispanic? Latino?
I would say black, from what I could tell. He certainly hits like a baseball player or something. Mutt kind of makes like a little bit of emotion to where his head is. He did receive a lethal, but he's kind of slowly healed
What kind
that
of
up.
man is he?
Well, I think he's the kind of guy that if he gets something, he wants more. You know what I mean? He might be.
Is he a? Do you think maybe he is a criminal?
Maybe, or he's a guy who needs a fix.
Because you made mention of something before. You emphasized color. You told me about some group of people.
The APOC? No, he wasn't wearing a color like that.
Why do they do this?
Well, they do what? Sell drugs or what?
Why do they wear colors?
Well, Stefan, it's to let people know who they are. You, well, I don't think you probably know about this, but you see, Stefan, East Coast and West Coast, there's a, you may have heard of them, the Bloods and the Crips.
What are they? I mean,
They
what
are,
is the Epoch Maya?
they're gangs. Organized gangs.
Criminals.
Yeah.
Stefan's thinking about something at the moment. Can't tell what it is, but he's thinking.
By the
And
way, you know
do these different gangs, do they get on with each other? I mean, do they?
they get along as Axel does with suits, if you get my drift. Let me try to put it into perspective for you.
I could use your help with something.
Oh,
This Simpson,
yeah.
he's he said he enjoys bicycling.
No. Baseball. Uh, tried to
No, you said biker.
biker. The bad side's a biker bar. I don't know if he's a biker, but
Motorcycles.
perhaps, yeah.
Are there are there gangs of people who get around by motorbike, like they're known for it?
Yeah, there are. There's Hell's Angels and Banditos. There's lots of different ones. I don't know any
Do they
biker gang.
wear
I don't know any bikers. Well, their colors are different. You see my jacket, right?
Yeah.
Well, on the back, usually as a vest or like a jacket like mine, they'll have and Mutt's just kind of like rubbing on his back a little bit. They usually have the name of the group. Then they'll have like a mascot, if you will, and then on the bottom they'll have where they're from.
They wear a patch on
Yeah,
their.
yeah.
Was he wearing one of these symbols?
No.
And he kind of, let's see, 500 times 2. He kind of reaches back into the same side of the inner breast pocket. I need your assistance with something. I need you to locate this Samson.
Mm-hmm.
I need him alive. He needs to be alive. It's very important.
Well,
Don't kill him.
well,
And this keeps you honest. No. Hear me out here. It's a very sensitive situation. I need to have a discussion. Melvin told me that there was some group of people that were causing some issues for him, and well, because he was so forthcoming and quite genial, courteous, I told him I would do what I could to help him out. I don't know if I can though. So I need to speak with someone like this, but I need something. If you could get me one of these jackets with this symbol on it, doesn't matter which one it is, that is synonymous with a group like this. And if you could, well, acquire and subdue a sock, a piece of tape, a rope on his hands and feet, and deliver him to a specific location. I would, of course, compensate you for this. And he goes through counting, takes him a little bit. How is $1,000? And he pulls out a substantial wad, kind of folds it over, and then with the other hand, he closes the envelope and folds it and places it back into the breast pocket.
If I see Samson, I'll do what I can.
He needs to be subdued, and he needs in a way that he will not get away. Are you familiar with Warehouse E3 Junction 12?
Yeah.
Go through the front door, you'll see some pallets there. Just put him on a stack of pallets near to the small room that both of us spoke to Axel in. Put him in there, on top of a stack of pallets, and make sure that that jacket is that he is laying on it, just to keep it out of sight. But it has to be one of these jackets with the biker gang emblem.
Yeah. I'll see what I can do.
And he with the wad folded over, he hands it to you. Now, I am trusting you. And he hands it.
Mutt takes it and puts it away in a pocket, perhaps the same pocket where he has the other envelope. But yeah, listen, where you wanted me to drop you off?
He looks at his watch. It's about 4:30. I can walk from here. But then you do acquire Samson and the jacket. Make sure that you don't cause yourself too much trouble, but it needs to be one of these jackets. Very important. It's not important why. That is for Melvin to figure out. I don't know why he wanted it, but he wanted it. I have to make a manipulation subterfuge roll.
Okay. Again, same inkling.
He seems like he's being genuine. There might be a little bit of hesitation, but I mean, again, this is Stefan, and he's talking about some shit that, like, really, does he know what he's talking about? He kind of maybe dismiss it. Maybe he is just doing a favor for this guy. Maybe they got on well enough.
Okay. Like I said, Stefan, I'll do what I can. Mutt just kind of opens the door for Stefan so he can leave.
He kind of makes a motion for you to take your head back. It's fine. I can open the door. And he gets out of the car. But before he closes the door again, he says, "Give me a call when you have the packages, so that I know. I would not want him to be mistreated or go without a meal."
No. He'll be fine. Trust me.
And make sure it's down tight. I would recommend going to a hardware store, buying nylon rope, cord, usually good, and heavy duct tape. And then Stefan just kind of closes the door, and he begins heading off. Staying, there's a couple trees in the parking lot, and as he walks out, he's obviously walking through a dark patch. Actually, going to make a wits and stealth roll. Difficulty 7. You may make a, because I mean you're obviously watching him walk. You may actually make a perception awareness.
It's 3.
You do. you actually see where he's walking. He doesn't know you see him, but yeah, you see which way he walks. He walks a little bit south. You're familiar with downtown. You know where K Bank is. Kind of south and east. Not toward K Bank directly, but a bit further south. Or I'm sorry, a bit further north of K Bank, a little more north of K Bank.
All right. Mutt is gonna check his phone just to see where he's at, just to see what ways he could go to basically get back to where he's been laying his head more or less.
Okay. Are you going to shadow Stefan or no?
Yeah, try to shadow him more or less.
Okay. Give me a wits and drive. Probably difficulty 7. Yeah, it is a car. Oh, no, I gotta get rid of that.
It's 1 success.
He kind of notices you, he notices you leave the parking lot. He doesn't wave or anything. He just continues walking, like normal. Like he doesn't even notice you. Or like he's not acknowledging you. But yeah, you see him. He's walking north, and then he kind of narrows out just shy of the very north edge of downtown. Is how he's walking as you're kind of, following behind him.
Okay.
And he, let's see, just in case. If you want, you can actually make another. Whoa! Okay, don't roll. It's okay. Nice botch. You see him kind of quickly turn a corner down an alleyway.
Okay.
And you see him for a little bit until, the alleyway gets a bit dark. He's staying out of the light of the alleyway as best he can. But up until, you can't see him anymore naturally. Do you continue straight?
Yeah, he'll continue straight and see if he can catch him again.
You see him come out of the alleyway and it looks both ways. And then he kind of darts across the street, just to get out of the road quickly.
Mm-hmm.
Not like marathon jogging across. And you see him head north again. And by this time you notice there's a diner. It's closed, obviously, at this hour, but he seems to be heading north along that same side of the street in that direction.
Stefan, are you looking for a late night snack?
Do you continue moving, or do you find a place to park?
Mutt's gonna be still going.
Okay. And probably moving slowly, I'm assuming, since you're shadowing.
Yeah.
As he gets closer up north, you see him kind of turn the corner at the diner, and he walks up a flight of stairs. Go ahead and give me another wits and drive for your shadowing roll.
2 successes.
And you're the defender, so you win. Stefan doesn't seem to notice you. He reaches into a pocket for a set of keys and opens the door. It's above a place called Pickett's Diner. And you can see outside the door one of those like security mailboxes.
So this is where you lay your head, Stefan. More or less. Pickett's Diner. Might actually kind of puts that into like a reference into the phone. Pickett's Diner.
Yeah, it's above Pickett's Diner. The bottom of the building is a red brick. The top of the building is concrete. Has pretty large windows, actually, but you can't see anything but black when you look up at the windows. Probably an addition to the building at some point.
Yeah, probably. Mutt, starts driving. And since he's taken a slightly route, he eventually gets back to where he needs to go. And, well, Mr. Braunfiedler, things are going to get interesting. I'll